Good morning, students. In our previous class, we have discussed about synthetic fibers. Children, there are synthetic fibers are also called as man-made fibers, and there are different types of synthetic fibers are there, like rayon, polyester, acrylic, nylon, etc. Children. So these are how they are manufactured, what are their properties, and what are their uses and advantages of synthetic fibers and disadvantages of synthetic fibers. This is all we have learned in previous class. And today, children, I am going to explain about types of plastics. Types of plastics. Children, there are two types of plastics are the children: thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. So thermoplastics and thermosetting plastics. So first of all, what are thermoplastics? So thermoplastics, plastic which get deformed easily on heating and can be bent are known as thermoplastics. Children. They can be deformed easily on heating and they can be bent easily are known as thermoplastic. Children. Example PVC. PVC children, PVC means polyvinyl chloride. Polyvinyl chloride and polythene bags, toys, combs, etc. are the example for thermoplastics. I repeat, children, thermoplastics are nothing but plastic which get deformed easily, on heating and can be bent are known as thermoplastic. Children. The water bottles which we carry to school, actually, you know very well, children, Kinley water bottle, Bisleri water bottle, so they can be easily bent. But some other plastic bottle like very well Tupperware, Signoroware, these bottles cannot be bent. But the bottle which Bisleri water bottle, Kinley water bottle, of course Tata water bottle, they can easily bend. So those plastics are called as thermoplastics. Children. Thermoplastics. Now let us see thermosetting plastics. Children, thermosetting plastics means the plastics which molded once cannot be softened. The plastics which molded once cannot be softened by heating. Example for this, bakelite and melamine. Children. Bakelite and melamine. And especially, what is the use of bakelite? Children? So bakelite is a poor conductor of electricity. It is also heat resistant and it is for making electrical switches and it's of various utensils, etc. Children. And what is the use of melamine? Melamine resists fire and tolerate heat better than other plastic. Children. So it is used as making floor tiles, kitchenware, and fabrics which resist fire. Children. So these are the examples for thermosetting plastics. Thermosetting plastic example is bakelite and melamine. And especially the arrangement of thermoplastic, children, will have linear arrangement of monomers. So this is the linear arrangement of monomers. Children, see, observe here, linear arrangement of monomers. These are called monomers. Linear arrangement of monomers. In thermosetting plastic have cross-linked arrangement. Children. So this is the cross-linked arrangements. See, these are all monomers. Cross-linked arrangements. So this is about plastic. Children, thermoplastics and thermosetting plastic. Children. And next, biodegradable materials and non-biodegradable materials. Children. Biodegradable and non-biodegradable. So biodegradable materials. Okay, so biodegradable materials means a material which gets decomposed through natural process. A material which get decomposed through natural process by the action of microbe is called biodegradable materials. I repeat, children, a material which gets decomposed through natural process by action of microbes is called biodegradable materials. Example, children, you can take paper, cotton cloth, woolen sweater, and peels of vegetables and fruit. These are the material which decompose easily by natural process, hence they are called biodegradable materials. So now non-biodegradable materials, non-biodegradable materials, degradable materials. So non-biodegradable materials. See, a material which is not decomposed by natural process. A material which is not decomposed by natural process is known as non-biodegradable material. Examples for this one, children, know metals, plastic containers. Plastic containers. So these are all non-biodegradable materials, children. Non-biodegradable material means a material which not decomposed by natural process. By natural process is known as biodegradable materials. Example for these metals, plastic containers, etc. are non-biodegradable materials. So next is blending. So what is called blending, children? What is the main use of blending? What is the advantage of blending? Children, you know very well, blending means especially the process of combining two or more fibers is called blending. The process of two or more fibers is called blending. For example, children, the main use of blending is, for example, terylene and cotton blend together, known as terrycot, is used for making dress materials. So terylene and cotton blend together, and a variety of fabric is formed, that is terrycot, and it is used for making dress materials. And second example is that terylene and wool. Terylene and wool blend is known as terry wool and used as a substitute for costly woolen cloth. So terylene and wool blend is known as terry wool, is used as substitute for costly woolen cloths. And next, children, acrylic and wool blend. Trousers are less expensive. We can manufacture trousers which are very less expensive. Okay. Next one, children, recycling. So recycling means the method of obtaining materials. From which the original products were made. The method of obtaining materials from which the original products are made is known as recycling. There are 3 steps are there, children. That is called 3R principles are there. That I will tell you later. Okay. Now next one is decomposition. So decomposition means certain materials can break down into smaller fragments. In the presence of water, sunlight, and oxygen. And these fragments get further break down by bacteria, and this process is called decomposition, children. I repeat, certain materials can break down into smaller fragments in the presence of water, sunlight, and oxygen, and these fragments are further decomposed or further broken down by bacteria, and this process is called decomposition. Children, I think today you have understood about types of plastics and biodegradable and non-biodegradable materials, and blending, recycling, and decomposition, children. Hope you understand, and I'll send this notes to your WhatsApp group. You can copy this all notes in your classwork. Thank you and have a nice day.